Okay, I want to talk to you a little bit about taking the test. First, a little background. My grandfather was in electronics. He was a, I don't know what they call him in the Navy, but he was in communications in the Navy on ships and stuff. He's always been a tinkerer with electronics and stuff, just like my dad. So the interest of electronics and rave have been passed down to me through my dad and my grandpa. The first time I can remember being interested in ham radio, specifically ham radio, is when I was in grade school. Can't remember what grade, but the school had a ham club, and I joined. We talked about it, and he had a little station set up in his classroom, and every once in a while we'd turn that on and listen, and talk to a couple of people once and twice, and so I'm 28 now, so 10-15 years I've been fascinated and interested in ham radio. I've had a lot of scanners and stuff, and been listening for a long time. So finally I said, screw it, I'm gonna study, I'm gonna practice, and I'm gonna take my test, I'm gonna get my license. Yes, a small part of that was just proving to myself that I can do it. I went to QRZ.com, did practice test. I do 2 or 3 almost every day, almost like a month straight. Okay. When I finally got to where every time I do it, I'd pass, that's when I knew I was about ready. Used QRZ.com again, found a nearest testing location. I emailed them, found out exactly what I need to bring, which I would suggest doing. Most times they'll have one person who's like going to be in charge of it, or at least in charge of communication. My cigar's going out. And they'll just email and find out what you need. Don't worry about feeling stupid. They've heard everything. I went there. You need at least 2 forms of ID, social security number, and a pencil or a pen, and you. If you've never taken a test before, or at least never passed one, if you take one, you know exactly what to do. If you've never done it before, they'll give you, I can't remember what the form is, but they will give you the application for your license right then. You fill that out, you hand it back to them. But they did mine. As soon as you hand it to them, they give you the test, you sit back down, you take the test. Mine, it was just a slip of paper they printed up with, one circle, 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 A, B, C, D, and another, I think it's 3 pages of the actual test, and just circled in the dot. They graded it by hand by using a little template, so it didn't matter if you had a pen or a pencil. There's 3 VEs, or volunteer examiners. Each one of them has to grade it. Each one of them has to pass you. As long as you got all 3, you're good. They'll give you a CS, CE, Certificate of Successful Examination Completion, CSSC, or something like that. If you do not have a license, really that doesn't help. It does prove that you can have your license. It does prove that you passed your test. And then wait. What I would do is I'd go to QRZ.com or the SCC, look up. As soon as you got your call sign, you're free. Transmit. As soon as you're listed, transmit. You do not have to have a physical paper license. If you get stopped by the police, that certificate enables you to use your radio. And there you go. Then it's up from there. So if you have any questions or anything, shoot me an email or comment.